order for the law to work, you need representation for everyone, not just representation for people who can afford it.
Pro bono is important to the firm because we as Quarles are proud to be good community partners.
At Quarles, we're intentional about doing pro bono in the communities where we live and work.
Absolutely, and there's also an aspect, especially as a litigator, where some of the pro bono work that we do gives us a chance to develop our skill set in more ways than we are able to do in our regular practice.
Yes, there absolutely is a practical application. I mean, we can get our associates trained up much faster if they take on pro bono cases, because they're going to be exposed to opportunities they otherwise wouldn't at that level and get those experience in that practice.
It's where I got my training. It really helps you get experience on your feet in court. It helps you be much more practical. If you could litigate a case with a budget of $0, then you can litigate a case with a budget of $1 million very easily. It forces you to be creative.
They become seasoned, terrific attorneys in quicker time because of the pro bono experiences.
We have a number of partners at our firm. They're very committed to pro bono, but they're also very committed to mentoring.
We have associates who work with me who do pro bono, and I don't say anything during their case. So for instance, I have a lawyer who's going to take a trial in federal court this spring, and he will first chair the trial. He can pass me notes, asking me questions, but this really is an opportunity for him to be the one who's standing up, who's making the difficult decisions, and who the client is depending on. I think that's critically important for any lawyer who's evolving in the practice, to be the lawyer on the case.
We were going to argue a case in front of the Wisconsin Supreme Court. And when it came time to think about, wow, this is a big deal, who's going to argue this case in front of the Wisconsin Supreme Court, I thought about it and I thought, this would be a really great opportunity for this associate to have a new experience, something that doesn't come up very often. And he dug in and he did the work, and we brought together, panels of our partners who have lots and lots of appellate experience, and they worked with him to fine-tune his arguments, and he went up in front of the Supreme Court and made the argument for us, did a great job. We won the case, so great experience for him. Now he has on his resume that he's argued in front of the Wisconsin Supreme Court. He'll never forget that.
And it extends beyond just the appellate courts, right? There's all kinds of training that we can get through doing pro bono work. And generally the judges understand you're doing pro bono work and they work with you. So it's also not only just the training of doing the thing, but you also get more helpful feedback from the judges that you otherwise might not.
Our lawyers, once they're second or third year lawyers and have been through this process a number of times, they're kind of hitting the ground ready to be fully functioning counsel on behalf of our commercial clients.
And so it's a benefit not just to our clients to be able to do this work for them, but it's a benefit to us as lawyers to develop our skills, to hone our skills, to practice our skills. So this is a chance for us to get in front of judges and have those opportunities.